Hi, I'm Ashley from SoCo Realty. Take two of this video. I every now and then I do a video and then people give me feedback, and I knew the feedback I was going to get on my previous video, which was not being center with the camera. So I'm going to just do it quickly again. But my LinkedIn is really full of not only potential landlords, that's not just my target market on LinkedIn, but it's also industry colleagues. And I love connecting with industry colleagues and people in real estate. And I love, and also marketing as well, but I love, seeing what other people are doing and learning from them. And just as I'm sure I've got, people that sort of follow what I do and learn from me. And I love my personal development. I love doing my training, but I also equally love passing on what I learned to everybody else that maybe doesn't get the opportunity to do that. So today one thing that I've been focusing on with a recent program that I'm doing, which is Elite Agent, doing a 30-day transform program, is the talk surrounding work-life balance. And how I actually like to call it a work-life tilt. It's not a balance. It's never a balance, but it's a tilt. And that just means sometimes work gets priority, sometimes my kids get priority. So for me, I solo parent 3 little kids, and then also own and run a business, a real estate business with 10 staff. So the example I'll use is like during COVID, when we were, potentially looking at shutdowns and, a lot of changes happening. And then I also had the kids home from school, and then we were trying to homeschool them. My kids would have a whinge one day, and why are you always sitting on your computer, and why are you always working? And at that time, I just had to explain to them, listen, like, work has my priority right now. I've got to get the staff sorted. I've got to get the office sorted. I've got to get everything prepared. And so my kids homeschooling, I couldn't do 3 or 4 hours a day with them. It was 30 minutes or 60 minutes of homeschooling. And that was a sacrifice that we had to make as a family, because work had to take priority then. But in saying that, there's going to be times where the kids have got school carnivals or assembly, and you know what, if a client wants to meet me, they're just going to have to wait till the next day because my kids have got the priority on that day. And so, never a balance. It's never a balance, but it's a tilt. And if we can just get our wording around that better, I think we'll probably all start putting a little bit less pressure on ourselves, knowing that it is okay for something to have to give. It's only temporary. So, sometimes kids have to be at the bottom of that, and sometimes work has to be on the bottom of that as well. So that is something that I'm pretty happy with my tilt. So I feel like it's pretty even most of the time. So I'm happy with that. But the program, it just brings out different different thoughts and gets you thinking about different things. And so that was the what I wanted to share this week with anyone that is talking too much about work-life balance and stewing on that too much. Just change your wording to work-life tilt, and I think you will feel a lot better when you have to tilt things in your day. So I think I'm in day 12 maybe of the Transform program. So if I learn any more stuff that I think is of interest, I'll post them and share them here. This week for me, I am quite excited. I've just started doing something that Claudio Encina, I think his name is Claudio Encina. He's got a template for me, which I have been filling in for South Perth to really track the activity in the South Perth area. So hopefully when I do my performance updates for you on how the rental market's going later on in the week, I'll be able to actually adjust that and bring that into my statistics for you. And then I've also got a recorded Zoom meeting happening with a friend from Locations Estate Agency in Gladstone in Queensland. So we're going to have a chat about the differences in the markets and independent agencies as well. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you've all had a good start to the week.